Encointer brings a universal basic income and digital ID to all world citizens. Today, central banks issue money by giving credits to private banks, who give out credits to businesses. Businesses pay their employees, who then consume goods so businesses can pay back their loans. This process is widely believed to benefit everyone. However, it doesn't benefit everyone equally. The further up the credit hierarchy, the higher the gains. Richard Cantillon identified this as one source of inequality. Encointer aims at turning money issuance upside down. All individuals worldwide are allowed to mint an equal amount of digital currency per month. This new currency may be used to pay for goods and services, allowing businesses to employ workers and pay back their loans to banks. And the central bank cooperative can adjust the nominal inflation rate. We believe this will reduce inequality within countries as well as globally. Encointer gives a universal basic income to all humans. If every person is allowed to mint, how can we make sure every person only maintains one digital identity and doesn't invent fake identities to mint more? Encointer leverages the fact that one person can only be in one place at any time. In order to mint, people are required to attend physical meetups in their neighborhood every 41 days, all over the globe at high sun. Groups of 3 to 12 people are randomly assigned, respecting each individual's location and acceptable travel range. Attendees attest to each other their personhood with the help of a mobile phone app. Everyone who attended a meetup at the last ceremony is allowed to mint a global and a local currency. This leads to a nominal inflation that is based on encointer adoption. The more participants, the more coins are created. Over time, relative inflation will decrease. In contrast to well-known cryptocurrencies, encointer won't make early adopters rich. This is desired as we want people to use encointer because of its utility, not for speculation. Encointer is the first cryptocurrency that enables self-sovereign local currencies. Local communities can bootstrap their own money. Encointer will then also provide decentralized exchanges for these local currencies. While currency can be issued by all groups of people, by small groups of people also, the blockchain is still secured globally. A universal basic income is only one use case of a digital identity system. It can be used to verify any kinds of claims online. Nations can attest claims of citizenship and personal data. Universities can attest degrees, or health records can be linked to digital identities. The access control to all this information remains with the individual. Selective disclosure allows to prove certain facts without leaking more information than necessary. Encointer respects privacy by design. Of course, people have to meet physically during ceremonies, but they don't need to identify themselves. Transactions on the Encointer blockchain are private by default. No third party learns who is sending how much to whom. Encointer proposes a novel consensus algorithm for its unpermissioned blockchain, called democratic proof of elapsed time. Every person has one vote on the choice of validators. Encointer then leverages trusted execution environments to make sure every validator's chances to be elected to propose the next block are proportional to the number of votes on his behalf. Our consensus algorithm therefore avoids wasting excessive amounts of energy for mining farms. Unpermissioned blockchains usually collect fees to incentivize validators to provide their services. Encointer is the first cryptocurrency to charge proportional instead of per transaction fees. This allows people in developing countries to send small amounts of money without spending a month's earnings on transaction fees. In order to reject spam transactions, encointer again leverages trusted execution environments to prove a short amount of elapsed time for each transaction. So what are these trusted execution environments, or TEEs for short? A TEE is a protected enclave within a processor hardware. The hardware manufacturer can remotely attest that a CPU someone is running is genuine. Now, within this enclave, a piece of code can run confidentially. The integrity of this enclave code is also attested by the manufacturer by verifying the code's fingerprint. Any user can now send encrypted data to the enclave and be assured that the code is run correctly and that his data remains within the enclave without read access by the system operator. So stay tuned, read our white paper on encointer.org and spread the word.